The Ranger program was a series of robotic space missions conducted by NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, in the 1960s. The primary objective of the Ranger program was to capture close-up images of the Moon's surface and transmit them back to Earth. Here are some key details about the Ranger program. Ranger 1 and Ranger 2. These were the first two missions in the Ranger program, launched in August 1961 and November 1961, respectively. Both missions experienced spacecraft failures shortly after launch and did not achieve their objectives. Ranger 3, launched on January 26, 1962. Ranger 3 was intended to impact the Moon, but a guidance system failure caused it to miss the Moon and pass by at a distance of about 36,800 kilometers, 22,800 miles, from the lunar surface. The mission did not return any images. Ranger 4, launched on April 23, 1962. Ranger 4 was intended to impact the Moon, but a spacecraft failure caused it to crash on the Moon's far side without returning any images. It did, however, transmit scientific data back to Earth during its approach. Ranger 5, launched on October 18, 1962. Ranger 5 was another lunar impact mission. Unfortunately, a malfunction in its solar power system caused a loss of communication before it reached the Moon, and no images were returned. Ranger 6, launched on January 30, 1964. Ranger 6 marked a significant milestone in the program. It successfully impacted the Moon and returned the first close-up images of the lunar surface just before impact. These images provided valuable data for the Apollo program's future lunar landings. Ranger 7, launched on July 28, 1964. Ranger 7 was another successful mission. It captured high-resolution images of the Moon's surface during its descent and impact, transmitting them back to Earth. These images were crucial for the planning of the Apollo lunar landings. Ranger 8, launched on February 17, 1965. Ranger 8 continued the success of the program by capturing additional high-resolution images of the lunar surface before impacting the Moon. Ranger 9, launched on March 21, 1965. Ranger 9 was the final mission in the Ranger program. Like its predecessors, it successfully captured and transmitted images of the lunar surface before impacting the Moon. The Ranger program played a crucial role in preparing for the Apollo program's human missions to the Moon by providing valuable data about the Moon's surface, including its topography and potential landing sites. The successful missions, particularly Ranger 7, 8, and 9, marked significant achievements in the early exploration of the Moon.